Welcome to Behind the Scenes of Holy Week. Today we're going to be talking about Easter Vigil. The Easter Vigil is the mother of all vigils, as said in the rubrics for the Mass. And in a particular way, there is a special image of Christ at this particular Mass. I have in front of me a kind of gift or present. It's always nice to unwrap gifts, so let's do this, shall we? I think this is either the pet python I ordered, or perhaps it's that cherry picker, or that saw that I used at Palm Sunday, replacement. Ooh. We have here punks, and that's a technical term. We'll get to those later. What else? We got some wrappings, oh my goodness. There she is. This is, on the mother of all vigils, this is the mother of all candles. This candle, made traditionally by beeswax, is a symbol of nothing less than Christ himself. The Easter candle, in all of its lengthy glory. Now, you'll notice a few things about this candle, and that is, thank goodness I'm still taller than the candle. And it has on it symbols of who Christ is. So at the very beginning of the Easter Vigil, there is a great fire. And in that fire, which is blessed, then we use that fire to light the top of our Paschal candle. And here you see elements of the Passion of Christ himself. You see the cross here. You see the symbols of the Alpha and the Omega, those letters of the alphabet, the A and Z of the Greek alphabet. And within the cross, we have these little punks, as they're called. These are little grains of incense through which the candle is blessed in every way. And so the rite begins with the blessing of the Easter fire, and then after that, the blessing of the candle. And the blessing goes like this. You take a stylus, or you can even use one of these little incense punks as well, and you name Christ as being the beginning and end of all things. And so you bless the candle and etch it, mark it, and in terms of how it is used, from the beginning, Christ is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. All time belongs to him in all ages. And as you say that, you trace the 20, and this year it'll be 2020. So we'll have these little stickers or traces that you put 2020. And then you notice the blessing has to do with Christ as the beginning and end of all things. And the pivot point for all history is the crucifixion, the death of our Lord Jesus. And so we say, by his glorious, holy and glorious wounds, may the Lord save us. And you put punks in each one of the extremities of the cross. This indeed gives us that sense of Christ uniting all time and history in his saving cross. And then, after the candle is lit, there's a beautiful chant that is sung, the Exalted, where we bless the candle and we bless that fire and say, may this light radiate the joy of the gospel, radiate the presence of Christ, before we put it in its final resting place here in the candle stand. And that Easter candle burns brightly. In fact, from the Vigil Mass all the way through the next day, it stays lit and remains as a sign that Christ is in the midst of his people, that his light shines forth and brings radiance to our lives. Let this Easter Vigil truly then be that light for our lives, that we in turn might shine forth with his radiance of love. Amen.